Now we're talking. I have no idea why it keeps doing that to me, but
It does.
system's still on. We're all good.
Mm-hmm.
Hoo-hoo-hoo. All right. We are back. We are in business. In business.
Okay.
So far as I know. I'm going to find out here in a second when everybody starts yelling at me. That's gone. I'm going to find it all this again. Okay.
You're a
There we
real
are.
technical wizard, aren't you?
It is what it is. There we go.
You're just a real
We are-
Elvis of the electrons.
Yes, well, it's
A
better.
Socrates of the software.
It's better than being.
An idiot of the iPad.
It's better than being a Trotsky of the luge. I'm enjoying this right now.
I'm going to enjoy this Gallagher right here.
Yeah, you will. So,
When are
as
we
you
going
can,
on?
well, we're on right now.
No, we're not. There's
As
nobody
you
out
as
there.
you can probably tell at this point, Ginger's not here,
She's making the donuts.
and this particular iPhone decided to say, "No, we're not filming you in horizontal until you stroke my swollen buttocks, hemorrhoid-infested, pimply apple buttocks."
Oh, whoa,
And then
there's no need.
Yeah, Tim Cook can suck my ass.
There's no need.
So, anyhow, I'm switching all over to Android pretty soon. I can't take any more of this Apple bullshit.
You better not say that when we go live on the stream.
It's live now. They're watching us as we're yeah,
As you spackle.
as we
yourself into a corner.
spackle.
Do you think you could move that again?
Yes. Do you want to? You want to move it now? How about later? You want it now and later?
I think I'm just going to enjoy this right now.
I think what we should have
Yep.
is, why does this bother me so much? There's something about it that's not right. I think I need some electric orange sipping cream, if I can get it open. Tonight's string theory is about, fuck you, we're drinking.
I think I'm going to have some banana pudding. Sipping cream.
Oh, that was really good. I enjoyed that right now. Oh, yeah.
It tastes like real bananas.
Oh, I know. I've drank some gallons of it.
Banana pudding.
Yeah, so
Wow. Here we are.
here we are. If I have any sponsors left after that outburst.
There's an outburst. Where's your sponsor sheet?
Canso, because some arsehole left it over there in July, and I have no ink in my printer, so we can't make another one, and my life's falling apart.
There's more than one printer on the street.
Yeah, but it's only one attached to that computer that has the sponsors list in it. So that's the way that works. Let's just have a whole string theory about how we each think each other's an arsehole.
Oh, that would take more than one show. That would be a whole series.
So, anyhow, welcome to String Theory. It took that
8 minutes after.
we're 10 minutes in. It's like we're just now. Hey, how you doing?
Is anybody left?
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of people
All right,
here.
let's do Capo Corner. Come on.
what?
go.
Wait, what? Whoa.
What? Let's get
So
some
let's
substance happening.
let's thank some of the sponsors that I can remember with
Okay.
my enfeebled, alcohol-riddled mind,
All right.
which would be Boucher,
Boucher.
Levy's,
Levy's.
Gallagher, Gary, Yamaha,
Picker's Grip.
Picker's Grip, Hosen,
Hosen.
Brickhouse Guitar, G&G Music,
Epiphone Gibson.
Epiphone Gibson, our good friend Stan Kaczemski at Guitar House in
House.
Mississauga, our good friends the Chapman Boys out at the Acoustic Shoppy in Springfield, Missouri,
Dakota.
Yes, the
The Arc.
Arc. Also, new partners of the channel, Mayton Guitars from Australia are in. And a conversation I just had actually this morning, or was it yesterday morning, with the folks at Bedell. The review we just did Monday night on their
Let's stay on the sponsors list.
Blue
chip
well, that's what
picks,
it is. That's
Pickers
they're
Grip.
on the list.
Tone Slab.
Tone Traveler, Apollo Picks,
LR Bags.
LR Bags.
Did we miss anybody?
Yeah.
Alvarez Gary.
Well, I said Alvarez
Okay,
Gary.
good.
Recording King.
Yep.
Gallagher. We said Gallagher.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Yamaha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did it. What?
Anywho,
This is my first beer.
it's not mine.
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank everybody for being with us here on a Wednesday night. If you haven't hit subscribe, you probably won't after you watch this bullshit. But if you want to really suffer, hit subscribe and you'll always know when we're online.
At least you're
Hit the
honest.
like button, tell all your friends to subscribe, or I'll come to your house and have sex with your cat.
Hey, where have you been for the last little while? It's been forever.
I've been all over the planet.
Where?
I've been in Edmonton. I've been in Calgary. I've been in Philadelphia. I've been in Springfield, Missouri. I've been in Chicago. I've been in Halifax. I've been in Cape Breton. I've been
Nashville.
Nashville. I just it's my life. In 10 more days, I leave for Texas.
Nice.
Beat that.
Where are you going in Texas?
New Braunfels.
Wow. All right, there goes 10 more people. They make smokers in
You know,
Braunfels.
we really. How many more times can I move that? It's really starting to aggravate me. We really don't do well
Without ginger.
without Ginger. Ginger is sort of our
She's the
leading
glue.
post.
She keeps us in line.
Yes. Other than that, really don't have much chance. So
She leaves, and you're sitting on a camp chair in the house.
that's right. So go on to questions. Questions time. Question. Okay.
Yeah. When are you two
Cool.
idiots going to call it quits?
Super chat from Terry Short.
Terry
Paid
Short.
me to say absolutely nothing at all. It's a blue blank screen. Thank you, buddy. Let's see if I can find his name somewhere else because it's not. There's no question there. You get a big thumbs up though. Blah. Yamaha. Yeah.
Please ask a question.
Okay then. So if you're not gonna ask questions, that forces me to play the guitar.
Oh, well, worse things could happen.
And so, yeah, you're going to have to put up with this.
What are you going to play?
Yogi. Yogi's one of the greatest guitars I've ever owned in my entire
buddy.
life. God knows this guitar is awesome. Got an arc on there from my buddy Dakota. Using a Wiegand pick too. I never talk much about these. I was never able to get endorsed by them, but these are some of the best flat picks ever. I don't know what the hell they're made out of, but they're wicked. And you can, if they curve up, you can put them in the microwave and put a book on them. They go right flat again. So it's an organic material, but god damn, they're great picks.
And holes drilled in the center.
Yeah, they're
you
so
can grip
easy.
it.
They're so easy to hold on to.
Yep.
And I buy them occasionally. They cost about $30 a piece. And if you lose one, it sucks, right? But damn. Yep. Wiegans. Or Wagons, or Vegans, or Vegans, or
Dangle.
Wahagans. I've had enough of all of you. Okay, sorry. Laura Savare. Laura, L-H, all right, Laura. Savare.
Don't overthink it.
S-V-A-R-E, Savare.
Sorry.
Are you still enjoying the Emerald guitar? Yes, I am. Emerald guitars, they make some of the best instruments I've ever seen, and they're not like anything. They're designed, they're a carbon fiber instrument, and they're designed to be impervious to everything in your touring schedule, and no matter whether you're playing outside gigs or inside gigs or hot or cold or wet or dry, they're always going to be the same, and they're artisan level. They're works of art. When they just don't build, plain old carbon fiber guitars. They build guitars that are just breathtaking. So yeah, the Emerald, and they're not cheap, but you can't get that kind of workmanship for less than that kind of money.
It doesn't sound like a carbon fiber.
No,
guitar.
it doesn't at all. No. She says again, I always love to hear you play. Thank you, Laura Savare. Laura. It's what it's spelled. L-A-H-R-A. Laura.
You're overthinking it.
Laura. I think she enjoys me hearing you say it. Laura. In my Stella-soaked voice.
How long have you been sitting
Nothing.
here drinking today?
Oh, hours.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. I was waiting for you.
Well, you texted me around 2 o'clock.
I think I need some sipping cream.
Oh, that's just what you need.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, you do. You sure do.
Oh, God. Oh. I wish these guys would sponsor us.
Eclectic Orange.
Appalachian sipping cream by it's Sugarland Distilling.
I would go to business
God.
sponsoring you.
Listen, if anybody knows these guys, tell them they make the best ever liqueur in the history of man. Is their product.
They must. You brought back a case of it.
I bought a box of this stuff
Yeah.
in the States because you can't find it anywhere. It's really hard to find.
Do you know you can get it in butter pecan?
Yes, and electric orange.
That's what you have.
And
banana pudding.
and
What was the other one?
Coffee and waffle brunch is called.
You didn't buy the waffle.
I didn't have room. They have waffle brunch.
You managed to buy 4 of the bananas.
Oh yeah, because it's wicked. So anyhow, Sugarlands, wherever the hell you guys are, we love you. T.J. Garrison says, "Leaving Charlottetown or a Merle Travis tune of your choice.
Oh,
Also, mandolin strings gauge preference." Okay, so mandolin strings, I use basically medium gauge, not lights. And I got that from Monroe, and basically all my heroes they did. If you put light gauge strings on the mandolin, you just got no power and no tone. You got to
no
put
plump to it, eh?
Yeah, there's no.
Yeah.
You got to
No
put
wood.
yeah. You got to put medium gauge strings on it. I use elixirs because they last forever, and other than that, GHS makes a great mandolin string medium gauge. John Pierce, I believe, makes them, and that's about all I've ever used. GHS I went to many times.
GHS aren't coated though,
No,
but the elixirs are.
I use elixirs because they just last forever,
Yeah.
and they sound great. They sound like an uncoated string after they've been played a day,
Right.
which takes all that bright crap off of them, and yeah. So a Merle Travis tune, eh? Merle Travis.
Yeah, buddy.
Merle Travis. I haven't played Yogi in so long that she's slipping. I put the strings on it actually before I put it away, and they're still stretching. I didn't lock them up right. And yeah. Larry Reindress. Why
Uncle
are
Larry.
the strings on Boo Boo over the tuners and not under? Why are the strings on Boo Boo?
Is he confusing Boo Boo with Yogi?
Over the tuners and under. Over the tuners. I'm not sure exactly what you mean, Larry. Boo Boo is my dreadnought. This one here is Yogi. So yeah, I'm not quite sure.
Elaborate,
Not
Larry.
quite sure what you mean by that question. But stick it in a comment. I'll see you talking there. Hobby Collector says, "The man, the myth, the legend. Thanks, man. Love the guitar reviews."
The mist.
Yeah, the mist. Yeah, I'm
The
a mist,
man,
all
the
right.
Mist.
I'm a mist, all right.
A fine red mist.
Somebody's talking about what is it about guitars? They're just everything.
They're everything.
They are. They are everything.
Even bad ones are good ones.
Yes, they're everything. Even if you don't play, they're everything. Because if you pick one up and try to play it, it becomes everything. It sticks in your head all day. You go, I can't wait to get home, try that new C chord. And yesterday I just learned a G. And then 8 months down the road, you're like, I can play Folsom Prison Blues.
Mary had a little.
And all the
Lamb.
whole lick, the whole solo that Luther played. It does. It becomes everything. There's part of your brain that gets possessed by guitar, and it's the healthiest possession you can ever have in your life.
I like the
better than-
insides of the guitar.
It's better than drugs. It's better than alcohol. It's better than any of those things. It's just endless. There's never an end to it. I've been playing for 50 years. I'm still learning. I don't know fuck all about guitar. I just know what I know.
Well, that's obvious.
But yeah, but there's just so much more that you could know. When you think you know something, there's a million things you don't know. And that's what makes it so addictive.
What do you think Larry meant by over instead of under?
I think he could be smoking some serious jokes.
Some
drugs.
some herbaceousness?
Could be some herbaceousness.
He's out in the woods here?
Jamie Reed, evening boys. My birthday is
Jamie.
tomorrow. Does it hurt when I turn 30?
Not at all.
Not
You're
at
only
all.
30, Jamie?
Yeah. Happy birthday, buddy.
I thought, Jamie, you looked like you were 60 at least.
Yeah, at least.
Happy birthday, Jamie.
Here's to Jamie.
Yeah, buddy. I'm going to have some
Butter pecan cream for Jamie's birthday.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. And we should also, I don't mean to be Captain Bring Down or anything, but this is the 23rd anniversary of 9/11 today. So here's to all the victims of that terrible tragedy. And here's a drink to all our friends in the U.S. who are remembering today. So there you go, boys. Here's from Canada. We love yous. I have become a fan of Barney McKenna and the Dubliners. James Draft. The Dubliners. No wonder you love the Dubliners. They're unbelievable. Let's see here. Okay, Danny McPhee has a good question. Wondering if the Messenger can still be bought anywhere. I played it so much for years and lost it. Yes, we are going to start printing it again. Probably next year. We're in the process now of re-releasing Another Morning, which I don't have a copy of. So I had to buy a copy off Amazon.
Yeah. A used copy.
I had to buy a used copy of the CD that I can send them to the manufacturer. They can take the artwork and stuff off
Yep.
it. And yeah, it's pretty sad. But yeah. So after that, we'll be now the work is done. We'll redo that.
You do have
And-
a copy of that, don't you?
Nope.
I do.
Well, I'll need it.
Why didn't you just come to me? I have all those sold.
I
CDs.
know, but they're probably autographed, and I can't use the artwork then.
No, I wouldn't have gotten them autographed. I don't want your autograph.
Okay, good. Oh, poor Jack.
What the hell, Jack?
Oh, Jack's
Jackie
coughing.
boy.
Poor buddy. Oh, poor
Whoop.
buddy.
Everybody's got the...
No, Jack's got a bad heart.
Yeah.
Jack has an enlarged heart, and so it presses on his lungs, and he coughs a lot. He's on drugs. Don't worry, he's okay.
Good
He's
drugs.
12 years old. He'll be 13 in February. He's still giving her. Yeah, so there's nothing yet. So let's talk about my two favorite stores right now. You know, I love G&G and I love Brickhouse.
Yep.
Great partners. G&G is the #1 boucher dealer in the world. Brickhouse is owned by one of my best friends, Roger Schmidt, who is currently pretty well taken over the
Guitar world.
Yes, the OEM guitar
Yeah.
world with the help of Hosen Young. They're making Avenir guitars. Hosen is releasing the JP Cormier signature model in December, which is an Avenir guitar that will have Roger's fingerprints on it. But there's a new shop opened up in Mississauga by my buddy Stan Kaczemski called Guitar House, Haus, Guitar House, and it's probably the best boutique guitar shop in all of Canada. He has more brands and more like rare stuff than you've ever seen. He has an entire wall of Loudons. He has an entire wall of Dovinas. He has everything that the Yamaha custom shop ever built, right from FG9s right to L56s. He does all of the American Breedlove. He does Furk. He does everything. The guy's a monster. Now he's carrying Gallagher. He's just ordered several of my JP Cormier signature model. He's carrying Yeri. He's going to have the JP Yeri there as well. So it's a shop where you can walk in that place and see just about any goddamn thing you can imagine is in that store. And Stan is a tremendously nice man. He's from Poland. He and his family run the store. He's actually a furniture builder by trade, so that's why he loves guitars so much. Gallagher was a furniture builder. He's
Yeah.
a cabinet maker. So yeah, so there's him, and no one is. It's hard to have not noticed that I have a serious bromance with the guys out in Springfield, Missouri, at the acoustic shop, the Chapman brothers, John, Jeremy, and Jason, and their store has entered into an affiliate program with me. They carry everything. They're the number one Eastman dealer in the world.
Wow.
The
Really?
number one in the world.
In Missouri,
Yes, they are actually telling Eastman what to build.
what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are the number one Eastman dealer in the world. They sell all the guitars, all the mandolins, mandolas, mando basses, mando cellos,
Mm-hmm.
every guitar you can imagine. They have Gallagher, Boucher, Martin, Bedell, Iris, Atkin. It's just endless. And if you go in there or go on their website, acousticshoppy.com, SHOPPE, the acousticshoppy.com. Go on there, and you can look through what they have. You go and you buy something from them, you tell them I sent you. They flip a couple points back to us, which helps us do this, right? And it's like
Keeps
an
the
affiliate.
fan running.
Yeah, it's like an affiliate program with Amazon. So those guys are tremendous, and they're some of the best players I've ever met. They're just unbelievable. So, yeah. Oh, there we go. Ryan Eddy.
Like E-D-Y or
No, Eddie.
E-D-I-E?
E-D-D-Y.
Oh,
Can you play some mandolin? I don't have one near me, and well, actually I do, but actually both of my mandolins have broken strings.
What?
I don't know what the hell. I had one out to do something and it blew an E string. Then a couple weeks later, I pulled the other one out and tried to do something, blew the E string.
You're just
And
not
I-
coming to these shows prepared anymore.
Well, I don't play these. I don't play that stuff.
you
Except in
really
the-
need to step up your game.
You
and start
need to
preparing.
leave me alone because I'm special.
You're special.
No,
already.
I'm not special.
Doesn't you're special in like a tinfoil hat kind of way?
Yeah,
Yeah. But
I
you need to prepare
I
better.
actually prefer those.
I wasn't going to say anything,
What?
but you need to have a mandolin ready next week
Okay. Well, then there that
and
is.
fiddle.
Well, then there
And don't
that.
complain about your shoulder hurting from playing the fiddle.
Well, then there that goes. Then. I guess I've been told.
Yeah.
So Ryan Eddy, if you come in next week,
Come in
I'll
next week,
play
Ryan. He'll play.
I'll play you $2.79 worth of mandolin.
Exactly.
tunes, yeah. Looks like it hasn't gone completely off the rails without me. Oh, Ginger! It's Ginger.
Uh-oh.
Hi. Sorry.
Where are
Hi.
you, Ginger?
She's in Sault Ste. Marie. Oh, she was in Sault Ste. Marie. Caleb Mitchell says, "What's your take on nylon string guitars, and are you a Red Volker fan?" My take on nylon string guitars are they're awesome, and I've used them all my life. And Jerry Reed played one, and Chet played one.
You don't play one much live, though.
No, never. But I use them in the studio. I have used them occasionally live for symphony
I love
work.
them live.
Yeah, if you get the great pickup, like I got a really good pickup in mine, so it sounds fantastic
Yeah.
plugged in. But,
They sound romantic.
they do. Yeah, they're very. Yeah, it's exactly the way to describe it.
They sound
They're
romantic.
romantic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not romantic.
No, just
Romantic.
romantic.
Yeah.
Do you play Elizabeth Cotton? That's Haley Van Buskirk. I know Haley. Love to see you back. It's never the same without you, Ginger. Terry Short says.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Could you please tab your version of Deep River Blues? Well, if you want my version of Deep River Blues, you just have to go online and look for Doc's, because I sort of just lifted it off of him. Yeah, mine's a bit more streamlined than his. Doc was Doc, right? So he put a little extra
Embellishment.
spice on
Yeah.
it, right? But yeah, you can find if you just go find Doc Watson's version, he'll be playing virtually the same thing that I do. Elizabeth Cotton, well, she wrote Freight Train, right?
Yep.
So there's that. I'm gonna just.
Why don't
I've
you
al-
play us a little bit of
I've
Freight Train?
I've already done blown it, and I'll have copyright strikes all over this
Yeah.
thing. But
Do it.
Yeah, you do that. How'd you like that ending?
Wow. You really put the effort in there.
I did.
Yeah, yeah, you did.
T.J. Garrison says, in line with the Mando stuff, why don't you go kiss me arse? No, he didn't say that. Sorry.
Oh,
A full guitar rhythm and chopper just accent the 2 and 4, and how do you perfect tremolo playing?
can you say that in one
Jesus.
sentence?
I'm just reading what he wrote.
Say it again.
So he's asking questions about where the chop goes, whether it's just 2 and 4 or
Right.
or playing a full rhythm. So you can do either one. If you're playing bluegrass, you definitely have to chop on the 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3. That's 2, 3, 4. That's where it is. It's the backbeat.
Yeah. It's the off.
But there's nothing saying you can't play a wide open ringing chord and play it like a guitar, with no percussion, right?
Right.
But you only do that for a measure, as an embellishment.
Yeah.
Right. In bluegrass, if you're playing other things, then you don't have to. You definitely do not have to.
You're the time in bluegrass.
Yes,
when
you're
you're
the
playing the
backbeat.
Mando.
Yeah.
You're the time.
But when I played with Jerry Sullivan, which we were supposedly a bluegrass band, I hardly ever chopped. He didn't want that, and Marty didn't play that way with him either. We played open ringing chords. Sometimes a chop, but very seldom.
The chop was an accentuation.
No,
an embellishment,
because Jerry had all the rhythm in his guitar.
right.
And Tammy was a wicked bass player, and Stephanie would be playing the piano most of the time. So the mandolin became this almost like a high-strung guitar in Nashville, like a high-string Nashville tuning.
Yeah.
I'd be in that register above Jerry's guitar and play big ringing things, right? So, yes, if you're playing bluegrass and you're playing Bill Monroe, you have to chop, and you can't play rhythm, like ringing rhythm, ever. If you're just doing what you want to do in a bluegrass band, you can fool around with open things occasionally, but if you do it too often, you affect the groove of the band. So you've got to keep the chop. And tremolo playing, Jesus. I don't have any suggestions. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've even ever taught a lesson about that, because it's so weird. The only thing I can tell you is you're going to do tremolo picking on the mandolin, and you're going to go like that. You got to turn your pick way over, so you're playing at an angle, so it makes the pick stroke faster, and you're catching less of the pick. Yeah, that's how you do tremolo. Is turn the pick over, get the edges only, and go as fast as your fucking hand can go. Right, like that's. And it's just practice. There's no great, perfect technique for it. It is what it is. And each person's tremolo sound and style is going to be different. And mine's different than Sam Bush. Sam Bush is different than Marty. Marty is different than Monroe. You know what I mean? It's each guy's way. Same thing as like fiddlers. When every fiddler can do a shuffle, like a figure eight, but every fiddler is different. Mm-hmm. It just don't sound exactly the same with every player.
I think trem playing on the mandolin is something I've seen go down in frequency.
Oh yeah.
Over the last
it's falling right off.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
And it's to the point now where if you see somebody do it as an embellishment in a tune, like in a certain phrasing,
yep,
it's like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's a good spot for that.
Yep.
Whereas before, I remember you used to see a lot more of it.
Well, also, just for everybody's information, is prior to Monroe, the mandolin was used as a concert instrument in large groups,
Yeah.
and everything was played with tremolo.
Right.
Everything.
Well, that was the style.
Everything was. Every tune
How did that go again?
Everything was. Every melody was that.
Yeah.
Nobody ever played like single string things.
Yeah.
It was a tremolo picked, and they had a specific technique, and they used these really thin floppy picks to make them really bright and loud, just really fast. And they played from the wrist, and they had their arms on the instrument. It was completely different than
Mando today. It's kind of like Mando grew up a little bit and became taken a little more seriously.
It was a classical
almost.
instrument entirely in Italy. It was Italian classical music, right? There were orchestras, 40 mandolin players, with a mando bass, mando cello, mandola section.
Yeah.
They were actual orchestras. That's where Lloyd Loar came from. Came over from Italy. He built the mandolins for those people over there. Came over to Gibson.
Yep.
And built the best mandolins that were ever built in the history of man. Was the Lloyd Loars from 18 to 23. It was 5 years. Monroe's was built right in the middle of that on July the 9th. I can't remember the date. It was just we just talked about this at the acoustic shop in Missouri because they have a replica Gibson Loars, $30,000, $29,000 US.
Yeah.
And it's an identical replica, all of the same wear, everything. It
40
looks
grand Canadian.
It looks like Monroe's mandolin.
Yeah.
Identical. And like the artisan who did the work on the outside of it, they should be given a Nobel Prize. It was that. Because I played Monroe's mandolin, and when I saw that thing hanging in the glass, I just went, "Holy shit! That's it."
Yeah.
Even has a rattlesnake tail in it. That is one of his apparently. So yeah, I have one of his. It's over in the cupboard there in a jar. I keep it in my mandolin. He walked by me one night at the Opry and put the tail in my mandolin. Said, "Here, boy, put this in there." And he walked away, right? And it's like, I didn't even know what the hell it was. And I look around the next day, it was a rattlesnake tail, right? I thought he was pranking me. I thought he put like a firecracker there. So he was bad. Like, he didn't mess around with Monroe. He'd mess you up. But yeah. So. Yeah, it's fast. It was a good question. It went down a good rabbit hole.
We don't do enough Mando stuff.
We don't, and I love the mandolin. I made my living with it for many, many years.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Kenny C Music says, doot blah 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 blah. Doot.
You kind of remind me of Homer Simpson there.
Yeah. Doot blah 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 blah.
How long can you do it for?
Not much. Yeah.
You can almost taste the shells.
What is your favorite animated series?
What's your favorite what?
My favorite animated series. Well, it has to be Family Guy.
Yeah, Family Guy.
Used to be The Simpsons, but
Family Guy is so much better.
Seth MacFarlane's the funniest man in the world.
He is. We should have a binge week on everything Seth MacFarlane.
We should. Let's see here. Well, Capo Corner, you got no capos?
Well, you're in charge of capos. You got to do Allen Key Corner.
Allen Key Corner. Somebody wants a Chet. So
you can do it.
Can't really deny people Chet. Poor old Yogi. He hasn't settled. don't even figure out that chord. I don't remember that chord anymore. There it is. What a genius that guy was. Jesus. Those old tunes I played, that's a tune I played when I was 5. And it's 50 years ago. I started thinking about, what the hell was that? I knew all the little tricks, right? Because I had learned, I used those tunes to for the secrets of what he was doing. And as I learned them, the tunes themselves fell away, but the technique stayed. So everything I learned after that applied the previous technique to the new tune. And then the old tune just fell by the way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Do you know who else has been doing that lately?
Who?
You taught all those to
Judd. Yeah.
And you hear so much of that in Judd now.
Judd is a damn monster.
Judd is amazing.
Judd is a damn monster. Alan Fry, super chat. Love you. No question that I can see. I'll look for you, but thank you very much. Appreciate the super chat. Stephen Becker, when stringing my guitar, what's the trick for the perfect amount of slack for the wind? I typically use the nut to fret one, but I'm okay. So when you string your guitar, you put the peg in, put the string in there, and you pull the string about that far.
This high.
About 3.5 to 4 inches.
Yep.
That's it.
It doesn't have to be
You pull
exact.
it right there.
Yeah.
That's where you want to pull it.
Yep.
Pull it over the sound hole, up above the guitar about 3.5 to 4 inches.
Yep.
And start turning. That's it. If you do it any more than that, you're going to have 4, 5, 6 winds.
Yep.
You only need 2 winds. That's it. 2.
Depending on the string. The high strings you want a little more.
I still
The
do.
lower strings you need 2.5, 3 winds. That's it.
Yeah.
There's no perfect answer.
No. 2. I would say 2 to 4. No matter
Depending
what
on which string.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter what you're doing.
The larger strings are going to pile up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the reason you do that, you pull that up, that 4 inches up on every string. The little E string is going to go more winds because it's finer. So you just keep it right across the board there.
And for God's sakes, cut your tails off.
Yes.
And if you have a little pair of needle nose, fold the ends over.
Yeah, don't be a dick.
Yeah,
don't be a
dick.
tail string. Don't be a string tail dick bird.
And there's no Gibson knot needed.
What?
The Gibson knot.
Oh, that bullshit. Look,
That breaks strings.
it does break strings.
Yes.
Look, there is no Z-lock, Gibson knot. That is all bullshit. Bullshit.
Yeah.
The more you do to the end of that string, the more it's going to break.
Yep.
You pull it, you push it through,
Yep.
you pull it up, you capture it on the fretboard so the slack can't come out of it.
Right.
So your raise
You want
up.
tension on it as you wind it.
So your raise up is still there. You raise it up, you capture it right at the nut with your thumb, and you start turning the string.
Yep.
You don't bend the end.
Yep.
The only thing you got to remember is when the string end comes around the first time,
You
make
want
sure
it
it's over the string so that your wind doesn't pop up over the top of the spindle.
Exactly, yeah.
So the tail comes over the first time, then it doesn't matter where it goes after. It will actually go underneath naturally after the second time, right?
I like it all one way.
You can, but you want it over so that if you have an accident and your thumb slips.
What, while you're winding it?
Yes, if your thumb slips
my
off.
thumb doesn't slip.
Well, it does.
No.
It can happen all the time. Well, you're just a dick.
No,
You
I've
just-
just wound so many friggin' guitars that I don't.
So big deal.
Next, connect.
Oh,
Come on.
Oh, I just got connected. I got connected on my own fucking show.
Listen, you got 10 minutes to go. Connect.
I think I better have some sipping cream.
I'm gonna connect you right now.
I just dropped my lid, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna drink all of this.
Cheers.
Well, that's empty.
That one's empty. That one's done.
Damn, that's
That
good.
was the orange. Yeah.
That is so good. That stuff.
What's the hammer for?
Well, see, I got 2 of these. These are to put together the footwear shelving arrangement that I've put in the room there to save some space.
That's what that's.
So these are to...
You know, you can stop buying footwear.
Oh, I have. But I'm going to store all the stuff and get rid of the shit I'm not using, and I'm actually downsizing.
That's a nice little hammer.
You
I
want
might
one?
take that.
Take it. I have an
think,
extra.
You know what? In the machine shop, when you don't want to mar something, that would be just about right.
Oh.
Why can I hear that in your throat?
Because it hurts that much?
You don't have any reflexes.
Well, I don't have no muscle there no more. Ow! God damn it! Yes, I guess I do. Oh, shit.
That was worth it?
Oh,
That's got to be worth a super chat from somewhere.
I just took it. Oh, God. Okay.
Relax, Homer. Blah, 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 blah.
No, due to... Super chits. Super chits. Super chits.
Yes?
Hey, this is a good question. Haley Van Buskirk. I love you, Haley. You've been here for a long time. Are there songs that you don't like to play anymore? Yes. All of them.
Kelly's Mountain.
Yeah, I hate Kelly's Mountain.
I drove over
fucking
Kelly's
hate it.
Mountain last week.
I hate that song. God
Why?
damn, I hate that song.
Why? Why can't you
I'm
come
just
to terms
fucking
with it?
tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of blowing the goddamn guitar solo every night. I hate it. And anything, whatever, arsehole. What the fuck was I thinking anyway? Jesus Christ! I could have just fucking ate a can of alphabet soup and puked on the floor and come up with a better song than that.
You know, William Shatner came to terms with the fact that he was just going to be Captain Kirk for the rest of his life.
Captain Jerk.
And someday you will come to terms that you wrote a classic for this small little
I didn't write a classic.
backwoods
Who
area
cares?
of the
Who
world.
cares?
And that when people
Some
go over
stupid-
Kelly's Mountain, they think of that song.
Yeah, I just think that
You're
song.
such a
I
curmudgeon.
just think that song is way overrated.
Yeah? Well, why
Way
don't you way
overrated.
overrate yourself right over the balcony
Well,
over
I
there?
probably could, but I'd make such a goddamn mess in the driveway. Nobody want to shovel me up.
Listen, I'll hire the bulldozer to pile your carcass into the ditch.
No, but you got to burn me. Oh, you got to have a funeral pyre like.
Oh, we don't want to stink up
like,
the neighborhood.
Like Stinky. We burned his cat.
We did.
Yes.
And, well, we didn't burn the
We
cat.
cremated him.
We cremated the cat. Respectfully.
We're gonna cremate Jack, but not here. We're gonna cremate
We
Jack.
can't. Jeez,
We're gonna He doesn't care. He knows. We're gonna cremate him, and I'm gonna carry a little. I'm getting a little.
we need to have a big going out party for Jackie.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have a. But he might last a couple more years.
I think Jackie's got some.
He's still got a couple.
He's got some kick in him.
Yeah, he's pretty zingy. I feel bad. He's been with me for so long, and I hate to see him failing. But
Jackie was a great road dog, and a
Yes,
lot of
he
people
was.
don't know that.
now he traveled on the road with me
He
for
has
5
got
years.
some miles on him.
Holy shit! I bet you he's got 1,000,000 kilometers on him,
Yeah.
at least. He traveled with me so long.
He was a great road dog.
Everybody loved him.
Yeah.
He
He's
went
Jack.
into the venue and he just greeted
Walked
everyone.
around.
He was like he's not a dog,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You'd think that the dog would go in and like try to get up on people's laps and eat everybody's food and piss everybody off. He'd just walk in and hey, how you
Jack.
doing? How you doing? And he'd go up on the stage and sit there because he knew that's where I was going, even
Yeah.
though he had never been there before. He saw the mic stands and saw
He
the
was like
monitors.
Elvis.
Yeah, he's like, okay, Dad, it's
Yeah.
He's
You
an
still
old-
playing? Let's get
Yeah,
out of here.
yeah.
It's time to go to bed.
Oh yeah, Jesus Christ, we had some times me and him. He's a good old man. He'll be 13 in February.
It was your anniversary 3 days ago, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Well, actually, yes, 3 days ago.
Yeah. Ginger's worst
Yeah.
mistake of her life.
Jesus Christ.
How many years has it been?
Oh, you 30?
No, Ginger.
Oh.
6.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe that it's 6 years ago.
It's hard to believe I still speak to you.
Yeah.
Fucking dick.
You look good in your suit that day.
Yeah, you look.
You were
you're
half
sick,
civilized.
too. Oh Jesus, Stephen Baker's on the run here.
Uh-oh, what's he doing? Tone it down, Sudsy.
Well, Steven says he knows exactly what 4 inches looks like. What a fucking maniac. Oh my God.
What?
This name, Panayotis?
Spell it.
Panayotis Kanelopoulos.
Greek.
We
We have a Greek friend.
It is.
have a Greek
Panayotis
friend,
Kanelopoulos. He says, not enough to thank JP for his review on the Epiphone. Oh, this guy he's from Greece.
Yeah.
That's where Epi was from. Review on the Epiphone Excellente. I have it for 15 months, and it gets even better. My best purchase by far. Attaboy. Glad you're playing it. Jasper North says,
Where's Ginger?
I do not want to be cremated ever, but put in an urn anyway.
Like a genie.
Yeah.
Jasper genie.
Holy shit.
Jasper, that's going to be a genie in a 50-gallon drum.
Yeah. Kevin M says, glad Chris is back. Jules Pitt says, looks like Chris is drinking mustard pickles. This one does.
Yeah, it does.
Oh my God. That's pretty funny.
This is the best mustard pickle
You've ever seen in your life. Oh.
Yep.
All right, boys and girls. All right, let's ask a question. We got 33 people on the list. Gonna take. Let's take 2 tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Add 2. So, the question is, what is the name of the company that makes this sipping cream? I have said it many times in the shows in the last few weeks and beyond because we've discovered this stuff and can't stop drinking it.
It's been a couple of years now.
Yeah, it's just deadly.
Yeah.
So the name of the company that makes the sipping cream.
Oh yeah.
I have said it. I said it at least tonight 3 or 4 times.
Right on the label.
Aha! Number 1 is Caleb Mitchell.
Caleb Mitchell.
Caleb Mitchell. Oh, no, it's Caleb Hawkins.
Yep.
Caleb Mitchell, you're number 34. Caleb Mitchell.
MITCH.
There you go, buddy. And number 2 is Sam Stahl. That's a name I've never heard.
How do you spell that?
Stahl. Yeah, you're number 35, Sam.
Nice.
Stahl. There you go, boys. There's 35 people. We got 15 to go, and don't forget that the prize this December is going to be unbelievable. The grand prize this December, is a J.P. Cormier signature model of an Avenir, built by Hose and Young, courtesy of Brickhouse Guitars and our good friend Roger Schmidt. And I should have thought about this earlier, but I also think that we should drink a toast to our best brother ever, David Gunning, who is over in Denmark.
He is. He texted me
Comes
yesterday.
home Saturday.
Yep.
He's tearing it up. He's on
He's
tour over
having
there.
a time.
So, love you, David. I hope. Well, you
Safe travels, brother.
You won't see us now. You've probably
Passed out
finished
for
the
the night.
show, and you're drinking in Tuborg, and
I bet he had like 12 people there.
oh,
tonight.
at least.
At least.
Yeah, he at least disappointed at least 14 people. The
with
12
the 12,
yeah,
but with the janitor and the
sound,
lockup,
yeah, and the lockup guy.
14.
Love you guys. Sorry Ginger wasn't here, but she'll be here next week, I think.
Will she?
I think
Are we
so.
all here next
Oh, yeah, I
week?
think we are. I'm pretty sure.
There will be a rip in the space-time continuum.
Yes, sir. But we love you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Chris. It's always nice to have you back with me, man. I enjoy it. Always enjoy it. Ow! Ow! Jesus, I'm getting old, man.
There There's the F-bomb for the night.
Oh man, that
Oh,
hurts.
suck it up, Buttercup.
I got arthritis, dickweed.
Whatever.
You need
Stop bawling. Oh, muffin.
Ugh.
Want some peanut butter on that?
I'm gonna play with this thing
What?
Saturday.
Stop whining. Say goodnight, JP.
Okay, good night. See you later.
JP.
Love you. String theory.
What a whiner.
Chris is the dick.